Okay, it's a commercial break, so that means we have just enough time to whip together a salad dressing. And we're going to use a cucumber to make our salad dressing. Why not? A cucumber is a nice watery fruit, vegetable sort of thing. I'm not really sure if it's a fruit or a vegetable. You can consult your farmer's almanac. Maybe they have the answer. I'm cutting this up into smaller bits because I want the blender to not have to do too much of the work, because I don't want to sit here, cutting things and jamming the thing down. So I'm going to cut them into a little bit smaller pieces. All right. I also, I consulted with our cameraman Otis before, and he says he really wants to have some garlic in our salad dressing. So we're going to throw some garlic in there, and then we're going to go to another fancy product just to sort of bump it up a notch and have this be a really fun lunch. Because we don't want boring. So this is one of these fancy vinegars, but you can use apple cider vinegar. You can use really just anything you want. But it's important to put some vinegar in your salad dressing, because that's what gives it its tanginess. And we definitely want a nice tangy salad dressing. So this happens to be a blood orange vinegar. Again, I looked at the ingredients and I saw that I can pronounce everything in there, so it's okay to use it. Just because it comes from a jar doesn't mean it's evil. Also, another thing, just a touch of olive oil. We don't want to have like an olive oil heavy salad dressing, but just a little bit is going to be just fine. Another thing that's good to put in salad dressing is going to be, well, since we're here in the South, it's going to be just a little bit of cayenne pepper. That's another thing that Otis the cameraman likes. So we want to make him happy because he's doing all the hard work, okay? So we're going to blend that together. Turn it up a little bit. Woo, look at it go. Okay. We're going to throw a little bit of salt in there. Now at this point you could put herbs, you can put whatever you want, but basically we've got a nice salad dressing that's not got a ton of fat in it. It's not an oil-based salad dressing. I have this beautiful little container. I think it's time for Desperate Housewives to start back up again, and I definitely want to know what's happening. So I've got this in my holding station, and I'm ready to take myself a break and wait for those vegetables to cook so that we can eat our soup. Commercial break. All right, Desperate Housewives is over, and I can smell these roasted vegetables all over the house. I've been roasting them at 400 degrees, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. And I'm starting to see some brown on these vegetables, so I know they're good to go. They don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be, tender through and through, because we're just going to grind them up and eat them. So they're just perfect just the way they are. We've got our roasted vegetables. We've got our blender ready. Pop that off there. And we're just going to take our spoon and throw our roasted vegetables into our blender. I've got some carrots in there. I've got some tomatoes in there. I'm going to get some peppers in there. I'm going to get some garlic in there. Yeah, we want that roasted garlic. That's going to really give our soup some punch. And you see I'm holding this roasted vegetable kind of carefully. You can do this two ways. You can take the peels off, sort of slide them off. It's hot, so be careful. But we're going to go ahead and do it while it's hot because we want to eat this now. We don't want to wait around all day and let it cool down. We just want to eat it quickly. So we've kind of peeled that off there. It comes off really easily once you roast it. You can just leave those straight in the pan. Yeah, nice thick roasted bell peppers. Let's not forget to pop this little guy out of there. Pop that out of there. That's the little seed casing. We don't need that. We're going to do the same with this one because we really want that roasted bell pepper taste. I'm going to take this little seed off here, this little skin. Bye-bye skin, we don't need you. Now, if you wanted to pop it in there with the skin, that's fine too. If the queen's coming over, you definitely want to peel it because it is going to change your texture a little bit. So I'm just going to kind of peel that off there. No big deal. Throw it in. And these beautiful banana peppers that were gifted to me, we can just, these have really thin skin, so you can just kind of pop them in whole. You just want to pop open that little part there and make sure squeeze those little seeds out of there because those are the wrong color. The color of our soup is important. We want it to look pretty so that everybody wants to get some, everybody wants to eat some. A few more tomatoes. Bam. I'm going to use a little bit of vegetable stock to get this started. This is an organic vegetable broth. You can make your own, or you can buy it at the store. I'm going to throw that in there, get it started. Maybe a little salt, not much. A little pepper. I love this pepper grinder. Watch. All you do is turn it over and it grinds the pepper. And I like to put just a little tiny hint of lemon juice. Less than a teaspoon, guys. Just a small amount. And now we're going to grind that up. We're going to start slowly. Give it a chance to do its thing. We're going to let it sort of rotate like that, and then we're just going to crank it. Turn it up even more. All right, so now we've got a nice thick hot soup that's done. If you look in there, you can see that's a really nice creamy consistency. And if you're not the kind of person that wants to do any dairy or oil or salt, you can serve it just like that. So this is pretty much ready. If you're not into adding anything else artificial or any other ingredients, then you can just eat it just exactly the way it is. It's fresh, it's delicious. But if you've got company coming over, you want to stretch it out a little bit, you can add some vegan creamer. It's going to give it a little bit of a lightness, and it's going to give it that sort of bisque flavor. It's going to just really up the quality of your soup. Like I say, you can do it or not. It just depends on you. Like I say, you can do that or not. It's up to you. And there's another one there. There we go. It's quick, it's easy, and the best thing about it is it's done. I'm going to toss my salad. Throw a little bit of that dressing on there. Give it a toss. And that's it. It's time to eat. I'm going to eat the one that's got the cream in it because that's how I like it. Remember, it's vegan cream. It's nice. It's warm. It's hot. It's perfect. It's nice. It's creamy. It's not too spicy. It's barely spicy at all. And it just tastes delicious. And now I'm going to have a big bite of salad. I know I want one of those pickled beans. I want some cucumber. I wish I could stick it all in each bite, but I'm just going to have to start here. Oh, come on. There we go. That's good. There's a lot going on in that salad. There's a lot going on in the soup. But everything's delicious, and I didn't have to use my microwave, and I didn't have to use ingredients that I couldn't pronounce, and it was quick and it was easy, and I did it during the commercial breaks of my favorite TV show. So you can do it at home, and you can eat fresh, and you can stay healthy. Thanks a lot for joining me today. Enjoy. Peace out. Word to your mother. I can't smile because there's stuff in my teeth.